All right, now to an update on a case that we've been following for years now. This morning, new charges were filed against the former leader of La Luz del Mundo Church. Nason Joaquin Garcia is among 6 people charged with racketeering and child exploitation. You might remember the church leader was first arrested back in 2019. He was already serving time at a California state prison for sexually abusing women and children. The federal indictment alleges he used his power to sexually abuse women and children for decades. NBC4's Amber Frias live outside one of the church locations in East LA with reaction from some of those parishioners. Amber.
Michael, parishioners we've met out here today haven't been open to talking with us, with many of them saying they don't believe any of these allegations. Former members of the church have been more open. We spoke with 2 women. They told us they're no longer members of the church. They shared with us they were sexually abused, one of them by the former leader of the church, the other one by another church member. Now, these 2 women say they're happy about the charges, but they say they don't tell the entire story of what really goes on behind church doors. For many former members of La Luz del Mundo, federal charges against longtime leader Nason Joaquin Garcia and others, they say feels like a long-awaited step towards justice. But for some, it also reopens old wounds.
I unfortunately was also a victim of sexual abuse.
Emma Padilla, a member of the church when she was a teen, says she was abused at a Luz del Mundo church by a pastor in Hawaii in the early 2000s. Luz del Mundo has churches across the world. Padilla's alleged abuser was not mentioned in today's indictment.
I was told that if I ever spoke of it, that I would then have to marry my abuser. And obviously, that was terrifying. I was, I don't know, probably 13 or 14 when they told me this. My abuser was in his 20s.
She says she never told her parents, who helped open 3 churches in Hawaii under Garcia's guidance. Her family pictured here sharing a meal with the former leader, Nason Joaquin Garcia. When Padilla turned 18, she says she left the church. Years later, she says she reported the abuse to police in Hawaii. NBC4 wasn't able to independently verify the report.
But unfortunately, because of the fact that the church moves everyone around, the people that were involved in this no longer live there.
She says no one was arrested. Now, as prosecutors charge Garcia and associates with racketeering and child exploitation, others who say they were abused by other church members tell us the case is far from over.
There are so many other people that have committed these heinous crimes against their own members.
For years, others like Xochitl Martin have shared stories of abuse. Martin says she was forced into sexual servitude as a child by Garcia and his father. She filed a federal lawsuit against the Luz del Mundo Church in 2020.
I just hope this is a downfall. I hope everyone opens their eyes.
But what troubles survivors the most is the church's influence. Many parishioners remain steadfast in their devotion. Now, we have reached out to Luz del Mundo for comment about these allegations. We heard from these 2 women, but we have not heard back. We reached out through email and phone. Reporting live from East LA, Amber Frias, NBC4 News.